The three things we're going to talk about is grounding, grounded, and ungrounded.
Well, hell, this gotta be so darn no complicated.
No, I don't make up the rules. I just abide by them. Say hi, kiddo.
Let's start with the grounding. That is the green wire. That is earth wire. That is what it's doing. That is what it's attached to. That is what it's bonded to. Therefore, it is grounding.
Alright, go on. I think I got this.
The next wire that we will talk about is your grounded wire. That is your white wire. That is your neutral wire. That is also known as your common wire. Commonly confusing. Let's commonly get it right. Common, return back to source. Bonded at main panel.
What happens if the white wire and the green wire touch each other when they're not supposed to?
It blows up.
Oh, love it. Do it.
It's my favorite thing to do.
You on drugs or something?
So this is my little lovely demonstration. This little guy down here is just a little pocket buddy. And what he is, for those of you who do not know, you just plug him in and it shows you if the circuit you're on is wired correctly. I don't know if you could see that very well. I'll try to hold it still as possible. But where you see where it says correct, I have two lights on and no red light. If there was a red light, there'd be a really big problem. So this just shows you that my circuit in my very own shop that I wired, whoa, pretty, is functioning correct. So what we have here underneath the red cap is the ungrounded. We have the white here, the neutral. He is grounded. We have the green. He is the grounding. Together, again, they make the wonderful combination that this little gadget likes. So what'll happen if the white and the green touch together, even under a big load, it doesn't even cause a spark. What'll actually happen is the if you have sensitive equipment such as an amplifier and you have these two touching together, it will actually cause what is known as a ground loop. And when that happens, you'll hear a buzzing. Well, I started making up this demonstration, and then that's when I found that the cord that was actually on here somebody has already snipped off the ground terminal already on it. Either that or actually, let's look closer. Actually, no, they actually got rid of the ground before it ever left from the manufacturer. This is interesting because here you can actually see the ground in it. Hell, who knows? But I chose to go ahead and make up this in just for demonstration purposes. So these are truly all connected now. The ground is ground and so forth. You've probably heard of the phrase loaded neutral or open neutral. This is actually very dangerous. For example, the hot wire can actually have power to it, completing the circuit through the load, come back through the neutral, and I've actually seen this part of troubleshooting, but your neutral wire is actually open, and when it's white, so you automatically think that it's not going to hurt you, even though the circuit's live. Ain't wrong. If you open it up, this will bite you because it's looking for a path to go back home. Again, this is known as a loaded neutral. If the neutral is open, it would bite me if I broke the connection and I tried to make it with my finger. I prefer not to do that. So you'll notice that even with the quality of this little amplifier, that even by touching the grounds, having an open ground can make a sound. Just simple touch on the wire that's not even affiliated. Or is it affiliated? We'll talk about that in another video. So in relation to the neutral and the ground, they, per NEC, we only bond the neutral and the ground in the main control panel. You do not bond them in any sub-panels. That is National Electric Code. So by doing this, we avoid ground loops, which affect sensitive equipment.
Alright, I got that. What else?
What I really want to do is I really want to beat this last term in your head. Hopefully you've got grounded and grounding memorized. So now we're going to play a little fun experiment. What we're going to do is we're going to simply drag the ungrounded across grounding. Let's find out what happens. Any guess what'll happen?
Ground loop.
I bet it makes a firework.
So this is what happens when we drag our ungrounded wire across the ground. The ground again is grounding. Let's find out what happens. Too much resistance. Remember, if you do actually drag your ungrounded wire, your hot wire, across a type of floor that has little resistance, it can spark. My floor is covered in dirt and whatever else.
So that's a ground loop, right?
No, it's not.
The whole purpose of this demonstration is to simply get the three definitions / terms straight. That way, whenever you're doing stuff, you got the correct definition per NEC. If you're going through NEC, it refers to these three terms religiously.
You like making a firework? I'm not happy.
On my job site, you ain't.
Alright, here we have it. Little glass full of water. See what happens.
Woohoo!
Popped circuit breaker. Nice well. Beautiful. Little bits of copper at the very bottom. Flakes of carbon and crap, whatever else it is.
You are one dumb.
That was awesome.